Welcome back. In the previous video, we talked about the four elements that are the source of life: earth, water, air, and fire. In this video, we will discuss temperament, a significant concept from Avicenna's The Canon of Medicine. So, what is the connection between temperament and the four elements? Why do these elements come together to shape our character and health? Let's dive into this fascinating topic together. Let's get started. Temperament is a quality that arises from the combination of the four fundamental elements. The role of these elements in nature and their interactions with each other are profound and meaningful. When the predominant qualities of one element combine with those of another, the opposing qualities within these elements suppress, balance, and interact with each other, resulting in a specific outcome. The primary qualities within the four fundamental elements are four: heat, coldness, moisture, and dryness. This clearly shows that the temperament of bodies, defined by creation and destruction, is formed from the above-mentioned four qualities and emerges on its own, dependent on the intrinsic order of nature without relying on anything else. Fire, heat, and dryness represents the qualities of heat and dryness. Fire is associated with vitality and energy, hence it is considered a combination of heat and dryness. Water, coldness, and moisture represents the qualities of coldness and moisture. Water combines these qualities with its cooling and moisturizing properties. Air, heat, and moisture represents the qualities of heat and moisture. Air, with its light and mobile nature, is considered a mixture of heat and moisture. Earth, coldness, and dryness represents the qualities of coldness and dryness. Earth, with its stable and solid nature, embodies coldness and dryness. What is temperament? Temperament is a quality that emerges from the combination of the four elements: heat, coldness, moisture, and dryness, that make up the basic structure of a human being. These elements are found in different proportions in various parts of the body, and these differences determine a person's temperament. For example, if a person has a predominance of heat and dryness, their temperament is closer to the fire element. On the other hand, a person with a predominance of coldness and moisture would have a temperament closer to the water element. The interaction and combination of these elements result in the balance of opposing qualities. However, this balance is not always perfect. In some cases, one of these qualities may be more dominant than the others, leading to a temperament that tends toward one side. This is where the variety and diversity of temperaments emerge. Balance and imbalance in temperament. There are two main paths to balance in temperament. The first is when the opposing qualities are in complete balance. In this case, the heat, coldness, moisture, and dryness in the body fully balance each other. However, in the real world, such a balance is rarely seen. The second path is when one of these qualities is more dominant than the others. For example, if coldness is more dominant than heat in a person, they are considered to have a cold temperament. This type of balance is not considered a true balance, as the body tends to favor one side. This situation affects not only physical health, but also the emotional and mental state of the individual. For example, a person with a warm temperament may be more energetic and extroverted, while someone with a cold temperament may be calmer and introverted. This is an important indication of how temperament shapes a person's entire life. The concept of balance, mutadil, used in medicine is somewhat different from the concept of balance we understand in daily life. Here, balance does not mean absolute equality. Instead, it refers to a fair distribution according to the needs of each organ or structure. For example, in the temperament of a lion, heat is dominant, while in the temperament of a rabbit, coldness is more pronounced. Both animals are considered balanced in their nature because this situation has developed in a way that suits their survival and lifestyle. When we apply this concept to the human body, each person's temperament is unique, and this temperament is ideal for them to live a healthy and balanced life. However, this balance is not always an absolute balance. For example, one person's temperament may be considered unbalanced compared to another's, as every person's temperament is shaped by the dominance of different qualities. Avicenna categorized temperament into different types. These include generic balance, class balance, individual balance, and organic balance. Generic balance refers to the overall balance of the human species, while class balance examines the temperament of different classes within the same species. Individual balance deals with the unique temperament of each person. Organic balance defines the balance of an organ compared to other organs. These categories demonstrate how complex and deep the concept of temperament is. For example, a person's temperament may be generally balanced in the generic balance, but may change in individual balance. This shows that temperament is shaped not only by physical factors, but also by environmental and social factors. Avicenna also examined the effects of climates on temperament in detail. He noted that people living near the equator tend to have a more balanced temperament in terms of heat and coldness. This is because this region has a moderating position between extreme heat and cold. Similarly, the inhabitants of the fourth climate also tend to have a balanced temperament because the climatic conditions in these regions are not extreme. This indicates that temperament is shaped not only by individual and organic factors, but also by the environment and climate in which one lives. Avicenna's observations help us understand the impact of environmental factors on health, which is a fundamental aspect of modern medicine. In conclusion, the concept of temperament and balance has a profound impact on human health and quality of life. Temperament shapes not only the physical structure, but also the emotional and mental state. Therefore, understanding temperament can help us learn how to maintain balance in our bodies and living conditions. Before we conclude the video, remember, the bone has a predominantly dry temperament, the brain has a more moist temperament, the heart has a warmer temperament, and the nerves have a colder temperament. Each of these organs has its own balance. However, it may not be balanced compared to other organs. So, which organ do you think has the temperament closest to perfect balance? See you in the next video.